down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So BYU's offense will have the football first. First down, wants to throw. Really good job. Chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Looking downfield, it's Wicks. Trying to escape and get it himself.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell him drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
Pressure coming. Now looking. But he can't get away again. And down he goes. And the preparation is not so tricky.
And the defense gets a sack. And that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the ball.
And that's the ball. It's inside the 35.
Holding. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big play. And that strike is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him.
Touchdown, Tiger. A great catch and run for 6. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So TCU's offense headed on to the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he had to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He got the screen set up.
The dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The Horned Frogs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Here we go, here we go. They'll snap it with a minute to play here in the opening stanza. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Moving out of the pocket.
Man, as a defense, you're salivating in this territory. You want to get that safety. You want to put your hands over your head, clasp them together. I got him in the end zone. Nice job by the defense being ready, rushing the quarterback, almost getting the safety.
Tight end now in motion. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes it hits the crease. And once he found open space, the band might as well stop playing.
How about the offense being...
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half. I might even see them more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play and create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Line just tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Horned Frogs are flying down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going to the running game.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen adjust the pattern. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. This he's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I love offensive play callers that are aggressive. Going for it on 4th down, check. In your opponent's territory, now here's an opportunity where you might be able to be aggressive again and take a shot.
Motion from the wideout. They go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Lines it to the head. Into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with the speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown.
And he's going to try to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. There he goes. Powers through the defender. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air, it's Wicks. Bringing the heat. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line with warp speed for 2nd down. Lost a throw. He's working against the clock. Oh, they're after him. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Cougars will line it up on 1st and 10. Sets up the screen. Fouls through the defense. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Now, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out of the half. It's complete. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards. To break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
He's got it in the middle. And scoops it up and still going. They'll immediately call timeout. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. To the air on 1st down. He's got his man. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He wants to take the top off. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth.
BYU about to kick it off to open the 2nd half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get it all done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him play.
Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now,
offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
and last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
From the gun, he leads it with the batter. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football. Right? They're lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking those 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Just a short pass to the side. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. He's got the tight end. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive.
They'll start this drive going to the air. He holds one deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, TCU! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there been. They're simply executing at a higher level.
Off-play action on 1st down. He'll rock one deep down the left side. Makes the attack. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them.
And they add 6 more to go to that trip to the house. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had.
Here comes the 2-point try. Finds his big throw there. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse. I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to having a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Dumps it off in the field. And he was fortunate not to lose
really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see.
It's picked off and another empty drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's looking deep. It's complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the fourth quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
Gets it out quickly. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, oh, that guy had 12 touchdowns in it. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the two-pointer is no good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to blow stuff up against the most important safe and sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try, right? Give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee. And
this is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but just live in this moment and try to be great right here in the game.
They got the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
On the ready.
Might be changing the route. He's got it. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. One more play to pad the stats.
That's it. Trick 9B. Trick 9B.
Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
Cool as big cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking to throw on first down.